What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. This video is going to be about Anthony Davis and the absolute masterclass that he put on in Game 6 against the Memphis Grizzlies. It wasn't just Game 6. It really was all series. He finished the series in 6 games with 26 blocks. And it wasn't just the blocks either, man. He completely shut down the paint. The Memphis Grizzlies were not able to get consistent looks at the paint. And it was just... For me, I love a good rim protector. There's something about a rim protector that just gets me really, really fired up. And Anthony Davis, in my eyes, I know there are a lot of questions about his injuries. Sometimes his energy's off. But when he is locked in, when he is engaged, when he is healthy, all of which he is right now, in my eyes, he's the best defensive player in the league. Just that combination of length, size, athleticism, quickness, foot speed, and IQ. I love Draymond. What he does is phenomenal as well. But when you watch Anthony Davis come into a series against Ja Morant, who's one of the best, if not the best guard paint finisher in the league, Desmond Bane, honestly, a really good finisher in the paint as well, and Jaren Jackson, who's been a great play finisher, great off of post-ups and hooks, and he completely shuts that aspect of their game down. It's just hard for me to say there's a more impactful big game defender than Anthony Davis. And you saw it, like a lot of his blocks turned into really good opportunities and looks in transition for his teammates. So I'm really excited to go through Game 6 and kind of walk through how he dominated the paint. Again, it wasn't just Game 6. We just don't have enough time to go through every single game. But as you can see in these clips, man, he did everything, man. He strong side blocks, weak side blocks, transition blocks, one-on-one blocks, and when you do that, you just give your teammates so much more room and confidence to work with. All right, so generally AD was on Xavier Tillman in this series just because, you want to keep him in the paint so he can help on drives. But in this situation, he gets cross-matched on Jaren Jackson in transition. He's going to make sure he has enough room to recover, sees Ja getting downhill a little bit, and just snatches it. Okay, so you can't really tell in this first look, but Jaren Jackson gets the board in perfect position, literally right under the basket. Jaren Jackson is 7 feet tall, going to finish that more often than not. This is a much better angle that you see. LeBron does a really good job because he actually notices, oh shit, I have AD. I'm going to make sure I don't foul. And AD just takes care of business. All right, so Tyus Jones is going to come downhill off a screen here. And if you didn't know, Tyus Jones' number one way that he scores is his floater. He has a great floater. But watch this. We're going to pause it right here. This little stab, it may seem insignificant, but a lot of bigs here are just going to sit in the paint, put their hands up, and hope he misses. But that stab 100% impacts Tyus' ability to make that shot. Slightly off, and I think that makes the difference. All right, there's nothing crazy to break down here. You guys, if you watch NBA basketball, you know Ja Morant gets downhill, he'll get to a floater, or he'll just jump through you. He tries, but it just does not work with Anthony Davis. All right, so the Grizz try going to a Jaren Jackson post-up here, which was pretty successful during the regular season, but you can see AD just does not get moved off his spot, forces a tough look, had Jaren in jail all series long. And now AD's starting to feel himself, right? Like, Jaren is clearly out of rhythm, and I think the best defensive players can sense when the guy they are guarding is no longer confident. So he knows Dennis Schroeder's on Ja Morant. You don't want Ja to get going. He's like, dude, I got you. If he throws it back to Jaren, you go close out. I got this. We got to make sure he doesn't get downhill. Ja does him a favor and turns it over, but that's the confidence, All right, this is the sequence of the game, and if this doesn't get you fired up, I really don't know what will. Dennis gets caught on the screen. AD, I got your back. Ja kicks it back out. AD recovers the DB. Dylan's like, yeah, nah, I'm probably just going to pass it to Jaren. Gets it into Jaren. AD's like, all right, I got you, Bron. Jaren creates some space with a spin, but AD's right there to send it back. Lakers out and running. Tyus actually makes a great play here, but guess what? AD's there single-handedly to take away a transition opportunity. Come on, bro. Look, I respect the confidence from Xavier Tillman here, but no. No. All right, and I wanted to put this clip in here just to emphasize the point that it's not just the blocks and rim protection. It's the IQ here as well. Desmond Bane's going to eventually catch this ball, try and turn the corner, and instead of staying in a drop like he would with a lot of guys, he's going to show because Desmond Bane absolutely is a threat to pull up there. Forces Desi B to pick up his dribble. Great hands from D'Lo, and the Lakers are out and running. Another easy look created from AD's defense. AD was so deep in these guys' heads, man. And reminder that this is Ja Morant, right? Like, he will go out your head no matter who you are. And look at the shot he takes. AD turns him into Monty Morris, bro. Look at that shot. They gave up trying to get to the rim. And then watch this shot from Desi B. So 10:42 left in the third, 18 on the shot clock. Like, we're literally a minute and 20 seconds into the third quarter. Like, being tired is not the issue here. And watch this shot. He's just like, all right, I give up. Look at Taylor Jenkins, the frustration coming out of him on the sideline. That's dominance, man. That is dominance. Here's AD just sending another 7-footer and Santi Aldama away. You can see, right? Like, Santi Aldama's trying to do a touch shot. He's trying to go over AD, touch it off the glass. It just has no chance. Like, AD's right there. All right, I just wanted to add this clip here at the end just to emphasize the point that AD was changing the way really good all-star level players in Ja Morant were playing the game, right? Ja Morant wants to get in the paint. He wants to get looks at the rim. That's what he does best, and he wasn't able to do that all night. So I think in this situation where he sees, all right, yeah, there's a clear moment. He's going to get the ball in transition. He sees, okay, AD's not there. I've got to go. I've got to make the most of this situation. And I think objectively it wasn't the right situation. You'll see here he has Jared Vanderbilt on his right, Austin Reeves on the ball, and LeBron James is there to help as well. I think if he's thinking clearly, if he's not impacted by what AD has been doing, he just kicks it out, he pulls it back up. Yes, I know the score is what it is, and that probably plays a factor as well, but AD had these guys changing their game all night. We'll finish it up with more of the same. Desmond Bane, I think we're at the point of the game where he's just like, all right, whatever, man, let me just try. And it's just the same result. Just a dominant performance from Anthony Davis. And that'll do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like this video. It helps me out tremendously as we try to grow. And then if you like content like this, please subscribe as well. I'll be making more videos. Should have another one out here soon. And more NBA videos about guys that I enjoy watching in the future as well. Love talking hoops with anyone, so I'm on Twitter at HoopsDrive. Obviously, you can comment on this video and we can interact there, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me, and I'll see you next time.